Welcome back, everyone, to the GGBL Divisional Series continuing here tonight. We're going to start our action off here with a game number 5. Easy decision there for the Atlanta Sting. They will go with Riker Strizak. He is their 98 overall ace. But for San Francisco, they have a tougher call to make for who's going to start this ball game. Is it going to be Parker Burnside? Will it be Miles Hendricks? Or will it be Steven Pinto? I think this is the smarter decision. After all, Burnside did have 6 Ks across 5 2/3 innings pitched. In the postseason, I think you got to go with the hot hand. However, top of the first, 2 outs here. Hayden Carver does deliver a base hit. Got runners at first and second base for the Sting. Got to capitalize on these situations here. You got Clifford Durham up hitting 121 in the postseason, but that will hopefully get the monkey off the back, if you will, for Clifford Durham. That's an RBI single. Atlanta will take the early 1-0 lead here in the top of the first, and that's all they're going to get. Tale of 2 pitchers here. Riker Strizak, 2 starts, 0-1 across 8 2/3, but with an 8+ ERA. Not good for the ace, but he does get out of the first inning. He gets out of the second inning. No hits allowed to this point. 1-2 pitch here to Vito Vega. He's got the lefty-lefty matchup. Loves to have that. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Make it 4 as he gets another left-hander, Carson Willard. No hits up until this point. You can see the line score there at the very bottom right. End of the 3rd, Strizak strutting his stuff. Let's go bottom 4th. That was apparently hit by pitch. So Jimbo Crawford, the big guy, going to get on base. That is going to break up the perfect game. Trey Mashburn's got a chance to do some damage, but no such luck for the Grizzlies. He grounds out to first base. How about a full count pitch here to Vito Vega? Line drive, well, maybe a little fly ball, actually. Out there to left fielder Pedro Murillo. He makes the catch, and again, Strizak strutting his stuff. The man's still got a no-no intact. Now, take a look at what we got here. We got Osmond Strudwick in the DH because the CPU thought Satchel Michaels was supposed to play, but instead it's the pitcher, Osmond Strudwick. What? Solo home run from Osmond Strudwick. I did not have that one on the bingo card. What was the prop bet for that one? Oh my goodness. Solo home run from Strudwick. The first home run of his GGBL career. And I was just very curious. I had to look. And yes, this man has 4 contact against righties and 0 power. But somehow, some way, he hits a dinger to put the Sting up 2-0. What? The most random home run you may ever see. Carson Willard strikes out. That was a ball, but it was 100 miles an hour, so good luck. How about Rafael Sixto? Line drive to right field. Clifford Durham is there. Through 6 innings, Strizak has no hits allowed. Let's go to the top of the 7th inning. Rosario, base hit. Right underneath the outstretched glove of Josh Adams. That will get the runner from first all the way to 3rd. A nice job right there with the base running. Aggressive base running there for the Sting. How about Aguero? 0 for 2 on a 3-0 pitch. A changeup right down Broadway. You can't take that thing. Sends it right into the right center field gap, and that will score another run. It is 4-0 Sting in the top of the 7th. This one might be over. Well, we got to follow along with the no-hit bid, right? 72 pitches. Very, very efficient outing for Strizak. But, of course, Ernesto Valentin, the left-handed pitching killer, comes up with a leadoff double. Very close, though. Very close at second base. Would still count as a hit, no matter what, though. 2-2 pitch here to Jimbo Crawford. Ground ball here to short. Pinkard is there, makes the throw. And we're going to watch this full inning just to make sure that San Francisco does not come back. We'll see if they can. Mashburn here does a job. Doesn't do the job. You want to drive that runner home, down 4-0, but he does a job. Ground ball up the middle here. Pinkard makes the nice throw. Adams barreling down the line as fast as he can, but not fast enough to beat out the throw from Pinkard. Top of the 8th, Atlanta's still 4-0. Pedro Murillo, deep drive to center. Willard looking up, giving chase. It is gone. Make it 5-0. The Sting are cruising. They're cruising to potentially their first ever NLCS in this series? Well, as the game engine would have it, you can't ever get a blowout victory, right? Carson Willard comes through with a RBI double. There it is. Took a little while to score, but that's going to do it for Strzeak. Couldn't quite go the distance here. Of course, bottom of the 8th, they definitely wanted him to shoot for that shutout, but we're going to rely here on Josh Bennett. See if he can shut this thing down. Sixto takes a strike 3 called. High and inside. It was a strike. It was right there. Good call by the umpire. And bases loaded. Keibert Romero's got a little bit of a jam, I would say. Final inning of the game here. Of course, for Atlanta, they can't get another at-bat. Bottom of the 9th. This is the last chance. They do get one more run up on the board. It's 6-1. And Jimbo Crawford grounds into a 6-4-3 double play. 2-2 pitch here to Mashburn. Deep drive to right. Clifford Durham at the track, at the wall, looking up, and it is gone. Might be a meaningless home run, but we will see. Mashburn, of course, with the signature home run celebration, of course. It's not really the time to do it, down by 4 runs. And an 0-2 pitch there to Josh Adams. He swings and misses. And we have our first divisional series winner in season number 8. And it's thanks to the San Francisco Grizzlies giving it away to the Atlanta Sting. You know, and I say that no slight to the Sting. I mean, they earned it. They were up 2-0 in this series. They probably should have finished it off in the last 2 games. But the Grizzlies were technically the better team. And the Grizzlies come back. They play well in the last 2 games. They tie the series up. They should have got it done here at home, and they gave it away. They gave it away for sure. So congratulations to the Atlanta Sting. NL East is still well represented so far. You've got the Sting, you got the Sun Sox, you got the Blue Sox. Of course, we'll see them maybe, potentially, later on here in this episode. Okay, AL side. We're going to flip to the other bracket. You got the Jacks and the Swamp Monsters. So I showed you guys a little pregame pitching matchup type deal. I was really wondering in this situation, who would they go with? And it looks like Chris Peterson was the call here. He's pitched very well in the postseason, but you know, he's at about 50%. He could have been saved, but it really came down to postseason experience, and Davis Tillman, the other guy, is going to be the long reliever in this game. So that's how they want to set this thing up. And so far, so good. Both pitchers have been doing really well here. However, 2 passed balls, or wild pitches, I should say, in the top of the 3rd allows that runner from first to second to third, and that's going to lead to a run. They will turn the double play here, but a run will score for Minnesota. It's a 5-4-3 double play, and unfortunately for Peterson, that will go down as an earned run. Now on the other side, you got Onyebuchi Ihejirika. He's been pitching very, very well in the postseason. He's been matching Peterson pitch for pitch, pretty much. 2-2 here to Sebastian Salvatore. That's a base hit right down the line. Got a good hop there from Woodrow Severs, the left fielder, on the money. An absolute seed from foul ground. Yoenis Cespedes, what? Great throw from Severs. Let's jump to the top of the 4th here. We got a base hit by Johnny Redmayne. That was a nice piece of contact right there with 2 outs. Oh, wow, whoa. Taking second base. The hustle play is going to knock Peterson out of this ball game. And again, they want to do this bridge strategy here. I mean, look at Tillman's numbers. 9-12, 5.52 ERA. He just wasn't going to be your guy starting this game. You couldn't allow him to do that. You got to try to win this series, and that's what they were shooting for here. But so far, it's now Minnesota 2, Washington Zippo after this Mason Maxwell base hit. Tillman and the Swamp Monsters will get out of the 4th with just that 1-run crossing. However, in the top of the 5th, Yoma Kit Kat comes up clutch and gets another base hit, another run scored for the Jacks, and Tillman gives up another run. So, again, this is why they wanted Peterson to get in the game so they could bridge, because this stuff's going to happen with Davis Tillman. That's a 3-run shot from Lewis Patel. It is 6-0 Jacks. And they're facing elimination. They have to win this game. And for all intents and purposes, it looks like that's the way it's going to be. As long as Ihejurika pitches really well down the stretch here. It's the end of the 5th inning. We get a nice play defensively by Jamie Lane at third. And there's your box score right now. You got 6 runs on 7 hits, 1 run on 3 hits for the Swamp Monsters. They do tack on the 1 run that I didn't show because, guys, you know, honestly, looking at the scoreboard right here, 6-1. Are they really coming back? It's 7-1 now, Minnesota. Everyone thinks it's over except for Dalton Whitaker. He didn't get the memo. Base hit all the way to the wall. Here comes the throw from Killian Murphy. That was a strong one back into the infield. Not going to score the run. So it's a 1-out double with man at third base. We'll see if Baker T. Brooks can come through. That's a base hit. All right, so that's going to score at least 1. Let's see if the throw coming in here, and they won't send him. So Whitaker stays at third base. It's a full count pitch now to DJ Taylor, and he doesn't offer at the changeup. That was a nasty changeup. Looked like a strike, ended up being a ball. That was a very, very great take by Taylor. We do have action in the bullpen here for the Jacks, but that fly ball by Cobb will get another run home. So, you know, it's not over yet. 2 outs with bases loaded. That run's going to score. That's Whitaker again. He's playing hard. So a 4-run lead with a man at second and first base here. 2-2 pitch. Line drive to Grandstaff. He's got that one, and that is the end of the 6th. We'll see if Washington has another response here in the bottom of the 8th, and they do. 2-2 pitch to Dalton Whitaker. He goes deep. 3rd home run of the postseason for Whitaker. And again, he's not quitting. It is now 7-4 Minnesota. Still bottom of the 8th here. Nice play by Lane. Oof, 1 hopper. Little scoop there by Patel. Nice play on both corner infielders right there. DJ Taylor strikes out. Good pitch by Lopez. And then another great pitch to get Tyson Cobb to swing on through that one. So we'll see if Minnesota's got a response here. Freddie Deardorff, 4.09 ERA, has not pitched in the postseason. We got a 2-2 pitch to Patel. He's already got a home run in this one. That's a deep drive, and that one's gone too. Patel's got another one. 2nd home run of the postseason, 2nd home run of the ball game. And I think it's over now. After all that work, Washington tried to come back, couldn't quite muster up enough offense, couldn't quite muster up enough pitching, especially from Davis Tillman. I think Peterson had himself a great game, like especially on 50% health. It's one of those deals where it's a catch-22. You know, do you want to push Peterson to a game 5 if it happens that way? If you throw Tillman, you're almost kind of admitting defeat a little bit. You allow Minnesota to win that game. They lost anyway, right? So now you lose Peterson for game 5. So Washington's hurting a little bit here going into game number 5, I would think. I think Minnesota has the upper hand, but for Minnesota, it's really going to come down to who do you start now, because you also wasted, well, you didn't really waste because you won the game. You staved off elimination, but you just used your ace to win that game. So now, what do you do for game 5? Well, we'll find out on Sunday. All right, next matchup here, we got another pitching duel between Ragnar Lothbrok, a custom pitcher, against Tony Salsa, another custom pitcher as well. And again, both teams here trying to figure out what's our strategy going into game 4, game 5, and they decided on Lothbrok and Salsa. Luckily for Michigan, even despite what looks to be Lothbrok kind of giving this inning away here, top of the 1st, double play ball. If they can turn it, no run scores, but not going to be in time. Vegas does get their first run up on the board. But the good thing here for Michigan is that Lothbrok is above a 90 overall pitcher, but he's not their best guy. So they do have Bloodworth, they've got Wade Russell, they've got arms. They've got more arms, maybe better arms than Vegas. So far, you can't tell Vegas that. They're up 3-0 in the 1st inning. After that, base hit by Smudge Murphy. So a 2 RBI single for Smudge. You got Conrad, ground ball up the middle, and, oh, great play. Galvin flips to Mario Mazza, a little backhanded flip. Nice play to get out of that inning, but it is 3-0. So if you are Michigan, you're looking at Tony Salsa's numbers here. He's got 1 start, 0-1, 13.5 ERA. He can be had. But so far, he's looking good. Shutout through at least 1 inning so far. He's got Jet to strike out. Now, John Choi says, "You're not K-ing me, big boy." A changeup that he got way out in front of it. 3rd home run of the postseason for Choi. Michigan clawing back a little bit. It's 3-1. Take one more look at that swing, and it was a beautiful one right there by Choi. Just got that lift on it. Slight uppercut. Ted Williams would be proud. Mario Mazza strikes out there in the 3rd, and Salsa avoiding extra damage here. Let's go bottom 4th. He gets Dalton Jet to swing on through that slurve, a nasty one. Yet again, another strikeout here on Jet. Another K here again, this time on Choi. 4th strikeout for Salsa. So after that home run, he's kind of figured it out. He's quieted it down a little bit. Now for Lothbrok, it's kind of been a struggle. They got 2 runners on base right now. They're going to take him out. And again, if you're Michigan, you do have the luxury. You have a ton of really, really good pitchers. They're going to put in Felipe Fuentes. Look at his numbers in a relief role. But he's got 172 thirds innings. That's a lot of innings as a reliever. So he's been used. He's been utilized. We'll see if he can get out of a jam here with 2 runners on. Stacy. Oh! Whoa! What a play by Mario Mazza. The dive, and then the flip back to second base. That is a gutsy, gutsy play. Trying to get not the lead runner, because now you have runners at the corners at 3rd right there, but you get one of those runners off of scoring position. That could be huge. And then Fuentes strikes out Dugan. He's thanking the heavens. He's thanking the baseball gods for that. I mean, that was clutch. It's still a 3-1 game. Michigan's still in it. However, Salsa's got 5 Ks. He strikes his man out. Galvin, 3-2. Fly ball to right. Yamashita's there. That's the end of the 5th. So Salsa is still continuing to pitch very well. Now Fuentes, who got out of that jam earlier, is going to create his own jam, but he gets out of it again. With a line drive out there to right. Great play defensively. Let's go bottom 6th, and Jet against Salsa. He hasn't been able to figure him out all game, but he does so here. That's a base hit down the line. That's going to score 1 run. The Mallards finding a way. Up 2-1 in this series. You get a victory. You get to the ALCS, baby. Let's go. They're all fired up. They got to keep fighting, though. 2-2 pitcher to Baldrick Raynell. Is that one going to fall? It will. Base hit for Raynell. Here comes the throw home, and it's offline, and Jet is going to score. He's not the fleetest of foot runner, but it's tied. Baldrick Raynell and Dalton Jet come through to tie the ball game up, and then Jihao Ipman flies out to center fielder. That's Conrad out there making the catch, and we are through 6th. The score will remain tied 3-3 as we head to the top of the 8th. That's a base hit for William Koo. And now with 1 down here, Anthony Halbrick's really got to settle it down. He's got Nelson De La Cruz, already 2 for 4 today. That's a base hit past the shortstop. Here comes the throw home. It's going to be cut off there by Dom Taylor. But a really great swing by De La Cruz just to keep the line moving. Halbrick against Yamashita. That's a base hit. Let's see if Novoa is going to be able to make a play here at 3rd. Not going to be in time. 2 runs are going to score. Yamashita with a big knock. The Mallards are running out of outs. They got the bottom of the 8th, the bottom of the 9th. We'll see if they can make their own luck. But now they got to deal with Chaz Worthington. Man at 2nd. Ipman's a dangerous hitter. We've seen him get some clutch knocks in the past, but look who wins the matchup. It's Chaz Worthington, making his presence felt. We're going to head to the bottom of the 9th now. Mallards, 3 outs away from a loss. And a 2-2 series tie against Danny Marmot. Here's a deep drive by Novoa. That one, I was going to say, that one could have been gone. Just a little bit extra juice on that. Could have been out of the ballpark 5-4. Instead, it is a ground rule double. They'll take that. They'll take that. Number 9 hole hitter, Brian Puckett, pops it up. First pitch swinging. Can't do it. Can't have it. You got to find the one you like. Maybe that's the one he liked, but guys, Come on, in that clutch spot, you gotta make a better decision, make a better choice here. Galvin flies out as well into the gap. It's going to lead the runner from second to third, and that's going to give Dom Taylor a chance right now. 1-1 pitch. Marmot to Taylor. Popped him up. Foul territory. Here comes the left fielder. Dugan is there. He makes the grab, and the Nuggets will find a way to hold on and get this win. 2-2 series everywhere, it seems like, except for Atlanta and San Francisco. This game will never let the divisional series die, will it? So we are going to game 5s, guys. I will see you on Sunday night for more GGBL action, and there is your updated look at the bracket. Carolina, Orlando, Michigan, Vegas, Swamp Monsters, and Jacks. Everybody's all tied up 2-2. We already had one game 5 in this one with Atlanta and San Francisco. I love it. I love the parity. I love the fact that all these teams are giving each other a really, really good fight and a good run for their money. So hope you guys are enjoying this divisional round as much as I am. I will see you guys tomorrow night, Sunday, for the conclusion of the divisional series. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.